Hey, what's up guys? Guys, in today's video, we'll be creating a custom Aura component to display chatter feeds for a particular user. As you know, there are already so many examples available online to get this task done, but as always, we'll be doing some customization. So, as well as with the component, I'll be creating two pick lists there. In the first pick list, I'll be getting list of groups created by current users, and based on the group selection, I'll be getting list of users available in that group. And guys, based on the user selection, I'll be getting feeds for that particular selected user. So guys, let's get started. I'm Kapil, your host, and you're watching Salesforce Code. Okay guys, so for today's demo, first of all, you have to log into your developer org and open the developer console. Okay, so this is my developer org and this is my developer console. Okay, so guys, first of all, you'll be having the default chatter control, which is already available in the Salesforce website. You just have to search for the force chatter feeds. Now let's open this first link, developer.salesforce.com. So here we are having the code of chatter. So let's try this first. After that, we'll apply our customization here. So let's copy the component part. Here's the component. Let's save it. And this is the controller. Okay. Alright guys, now let's check out the output using an application. Let's click on update preview. So basically guys, this will be the default output of a chatter feeds. If you just need the default output, so you can just use it. So guys, as you can see in this example, we are having a list of types here in this pick list. And suppose if I select the company from the list, so I'll be getting the chatter feeds inside my org. And there are so many types for the chatter feeds. Like if I select on two, so I'll be getting chatter feeds only related to my user. Okay, so there are different types guys. So now guys, we'll be doing some customization. We'll be creating two pick lists here. In the first pick list, we'll be getting list of groups based on the current users ID, and in the second pick list, based on the group selection, we'll be getting list of users in the second pick list. After that guys, we'll be getting feeds based on the username selection. So guys, I'm already having this code into my blog, so if you want, you can just directly go and check that out, and I will try to explain it a little better in this video. I'm having complete code in my blog with all the customization. Okay guys, so first of all, we'll be creating two pick lists. So let's modify our existing component here. Okay, let me just open the component. All right, here's my component. So let's create pick list here first. So this is my pick list code. Okay, so I'm having two pick list here. Now first of all, we have to create these two JavaScript functions in the controller. Okay, this is my first one, which will work on group change, and the second which will work on users change. Okay, and first of all, we'll be getting the list of groups on the page load on the doInit function. So that for that we need Apex controller guys, because we'll be having function in the Apex controller. So let's copy the Apex controller function to get the list of groups. Okay, this is my Apex controller and this is my function to get the list of groups. So guys, in this function, I'm getting the list of groups created by current user's ID. You can use userinfo.getUserID to get the current user's ID here, and using that current user's ID, I'm getting list of groups, and then I'm sending the list of groups from the Apex controller to the JavaScript one. Okay, let's save it. Now I'll be getting the value in my first pick list, and I'm using a helper method for that. Okay, let me just copy that helper method from here. So basically guys, this is my default helper method which I'm using almost each and every code written by me to get the values in the pick list. Okay, so in this helper method, I'm calling the get group method from the Apex controller, and we'll be getting the group name here. And guys, there's one point I would like to mention. Like whenever I create a pick list, guys, I make sure like I'm having a first value as an empty value. Like whenever I create pick list, I'm having first value like select value from the pick list or none. Like in this pick list, I'm having first value as none. After that, I'm having my group's value here. Okay, so I'm having fetch pick list value here. All right. Okay, so in fetch pick list value, I'm getting list of groups. Now I will fetch. Now I have to call it in the controller itself. Let's call the method by helper dot my method's name. Okay. Alright guys, so it will bind the value into my first pick list. Let me just show you the output. Let's open the application and click the update preview button. Okay, unable to find action get groups. Okay, because we have not added the Apex controller name in the component, we have to add the name in the component also. Let me just add the name very quickly here. So this is my component. Let's add the controller. Okay, so I think we are good to go now. Let's check the output again. It should work now. All right, so we are getting list of groups here. Now on that pick list change, we'll be getting the list of users here. Okay guys, so let's copy the controller here. Yeah, here it is, on group changed. So let's copy it from here. Okay, developer console, here's my function on group change. Okay guys, in this I'm getting the group ID first, because in previous function I was getting the group name directly. So based on that group name, I'm getting the group ID first, and based on that group ID, I'm getting list of users. So for that guys, I have created two functions in my Apex controller. Let me just show you. Here it is. Okay, so guys, in first function I'm getting the group ID based on the group name, and in the second function guys, I'm getting the user. Okay, first let me copy this group ID function. All right, so now we are having the group ID. Now let's get list of users. Okay, so this is the function to get list of users based on that group ID. Let's save it. All right, so we are having the function in the JS controller and the Apex controller as well. Now let's try it once. Okay guys, let's check the output now. All right, now let's select a group. Okay, and based on that group, I'm having, like in group 1 I'm having 2 users, and in group 2 I'm having 3 users. Okay guys, so it's working absolutely fine. Now guys, the third step is to get the list, to get the feeds based on the user selection. Okay, so now we'll be doing the code on the user pick list change. Now let's copy the code from the blog. So this is the code to on user change pick list. Let me just copy it. Okay, here it is. So guys, I'm repeating the same functionality here, like based on the user ID, I'm getting the chatter feeds for that particular user. And guys, as you know, like there were so many types of that particular feed. So Like as you can see, there are bookmarks, company, direct message. So I am getting each and every type by one using a loop here. So as you can see in this for loop, I have created a loop to get the types, and based on that type, I'm entering my user ID here in the subject ID. So basically the subject ID will be your particular user's ID. Okay, now let's save it and check the output. Okay guys, so let's select the group first. Now let's select a user. Okay, there's an error, unable to find action, get user ID on the controller. Let's check this function again. So on user chain we are calling get user ID. I think we are missing that function in the controller. Yes, we are not having it. Let's get it from the blog. Alright, here's the function to get user ID. In this I'm having the same code which I was having in the get group ID function. So let me just add it here quickly. Okay, so I think we are good to go now. Let's check it once again. Okay, let's select the group. Now let's select a user. I think the file is not saved. Let me check it once again. Get user ID. Yes, I'm having get user ID now. Then what could be the reason why it's not working? Let's try it once again. No, it's still not working. What could be wrong with this function? Unable to find action, get user ID on the controller feeds component. Okay, let's check the controller here. So on users change, we are calling this get user ID from this controller feeds component. Let's change the spelling here. Get user's ID. Okay, let's try it once again, guys. Okay, so it's working. I think the data was previously loading from the cache memory of that browser, that's why it was not working. So guys, as you can see, I have selected a user from that pick list and I can see only that particular user's post. Now let me try with another user from another group. Now I'm selecting user from group 2. Okay, so I'm the group owner, that's why it is showing my post also, and the post in which this particular user Tarun is tagged, it is showing those posts also. Now guys, as per your requirement, you can just select the default types here. Like suppose if I want to see those posts only in which a particular user is tagged, so I will just have the to type here, and let me just show you the output. Okay, so let's select group 2 and let's select Tarun from group 2. Okay, I think Tarun is not having any post. Let me select my username. Alright, so as you can see guys, the post I have created directly I can see in the to type on that group. So as per your requirement, you can just change the type from here. Okay guys, so using this custom component, you can show the chatter for the particular user, particular group, or you can modify it as per your requirement. And guys, by clicking on the comment link here, it will redirect you to another tab with the particular post or chatter which you have selected. But it will only work if you are using it as a component in a tab. Like for now, I'm just using it as an application here, so the comment link won't work here. So guys, that's it for today, and I hope you learned something new, and you can just directly go and check out complete code into my blog post. I will share the link in the description of this video.
Hey guys, I hope you liked today's video. Please don't forget to share it with your friends and click on the like and subscribe button below, and let me know if you have any query in the comment section below guys. I'll try to revert back as soon as possible. I'll see you in the next one guys. Till then, bye, Jai Hind, peace.